Yeah.
You do not have a lawful order to trespass me right now. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you, sir?
You can produce the legal order to trespass me right now. Hi, President. How's it going?
Let's go. Yes, sir. Hey. I mean, he can detain him in the back of his car and then cite him. Connor. What are we doing, boss?
He said he wasn't going to leave and he's been trespassed.
But we still need to cite him first.
Cite him first? He's been advised, though. I've been told.
He still has to be cited first.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll cite him and then release him, but he wasn't going to leave.
Well, let's see. Then he can be taken into custody, but you got to cite him first.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm free to leave or not?
Not at this moment.
So am I free to go back into the public meeting?
No.
Why not?
You can trespass from there.
I've been trespassed or banned? Which one? Because it matters.
Trespass.
Do you have a trespass order? You don't need one. Okay. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about it?
I'll look it up when you were trespassing.
Okay.
District property.
Okay, I was trespassed or banned. These words matter. We're talking about the law, isn't that right, Sergeant Edwards?
Yes.
How you doing, Sergeant Boyd? Good. You believe in the First Amendment? Fourth Amendment? Due process? Me too. I've sworn to protect and uphold the Constitution more times than I can count. And I've done it in combat. And I'll be damned if I let these people take my rights. And there are rights, officer. You understand that, right? It's not just my rights that are gone. When you guys do this to me, all of our rights are gone. How you feel about this, Sergeant? How you feel about it?
Feel just fine.
Okay.
Well, it says you were trespassed from Unit 10 property on December 17th.
It was banned. Who's the judge that trespassed me, officer? Gary Piccola, the president of the board. Is he a judge?
No, but they have the authority to
Oh, they do? Under what authority?
Dude, I'm not going to get into it.
I didn't think you would, because there isn't one. Okay. First Amendment, it counts. It's there for a reason.
Not when you're disturbing peace.
Oh, that's what I'm doing now. I'm here exercising my First Amendment rights in a peaceful manner. And now you guys can't.
You're disturbing the meeting.
The meeting hasn't even started, sir.
Well, why did they call us then?
Because they illegally banned me, and they're going to discuss that.
149, go down.
I've requested resignation by President of the our Superintendent Skertich, and they're going to discuss that tonight. And I wanted to be present so that I could exercise my First Amendment rights, freedom to petition the government. actually have a shoulder implant, and I'm 100% permanently and totally disabled. So having these handcuffs behind my back is exacerbating that injury.
Petition either Thursday or Friday for cyber too.
Yeah, Troy McClure, he
You can't hold him on that.
Well, I know, but I didn't know if
harassment order
that's one thing.
because Brad Skertich.
I'm sure it hasn't. He's not that we're aware of.
For
You
legal
can't hold him
banning.
with us either.
No, we're gonna cite him and release him and hope he leaves peacefully. And yeah. So okay, we'll get him cited. Hopefully he'll leave on his own, or if he doesn't, then we can take him into custody. But we'll go from there. Cross that bridge when we get there, I suppose. But I'll double check, but I'm sure that hasn't gone through yet.
I agree. I just wondered.
But, thanks, sir.
Talk to the special investigators, state's attorney at the filing clerk's office this morning. They're here. Retired Army veteran for combat tours, put in handcuffs for peacefully exercising his First Amendment rights for freedom to petition government officials without due process, banned from a public meeting, right, 10 days before the actual hearing to consider the ban, that was publicly noticed at 6:30 p.m. that actually took place in private in a closed meeting in violation of Open Meetings Act at 5:30 p.m. You guys know any of this? You guys probably don't know nothing. I know that you conducted your welfare check off the books. Looked like Skertich called Kuelche and did a little off the books dispatch. You don't know nothing about it? Okay.
There was a record of it. If it were off the books, there wouldn't be a record of it, but there clearly was because you received copies of that.
Is that how we do dispatches around here? We have the superintendent call his buddy, the assistant chief of police, and then he calls you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, man, I'll go do it." For due process, search and seizure, and all. I mean, I just hate to be you right now. So what's coming?
Later, attached.
You have a digiticket issue?
I understand that. I didn't want you to get tested. I don't know who you are. Your lips were shaking. I have no clue who you are. I'm 23 years old. I've been here 2 years.
Yeah, well, you just
I don't.
your whole career.
Okay, that's great. What's your else?
And you went down for these guys for no reason. Your career just changed tonight.
Okay. I didn't know who you are. We're starting to get a little agitated, so to prevent any support situation.
Oh yeah, well you could try to say all that, but I got you on video.
I got myself on video.
We'll see how it goes.
Got it?
Hello.
You swear to uphold all rule of law. What about you, Sergeant Edwards? You take oath?
Yes,
Have
sir.
anything to do with the Constitution?
Sure did.
Rule of law?
Sure did.
Okay.
What's the issue?
Nothing.
Yeah.
For the public. You already know what the First Amendment is. Without due process. You know Illinois School Code 2424 doesn't apply to citizens. I'm a citizen. We're here just exercising our First Amendment rights. Man.
I said teachers are fun, but we're not rowdy.
That's right. I'm just a father advocating for my child. Who was recently diagnosed with hearing loss, which means that we're about 4 months late on the child find evaluation that was supposed to live by principals Laura Bauer and they conducted the illegal file review 7 days before they sent me the document and said I could submit information for their review. It's all documented and on file with the County Courthouse. It's a bad look right now, fella.
Hello.
Good evening. What do you think we're going to take the mascot to Collinsville? I'm voting for the Collinsville Crooks. Good evening. Hey. How's it going?
Pretty good.
First Amendment means something, fellas. We're living in literally a communist country. You guys don't tell me how that means. You got an off-the-books welfare check going on. You got Skertich calling up his boys at the police department, getting you guys to execute. talk to Lieutenant Owen and Colonel Skertich and say, hey,
149,
sir,
figure.
what we're doing is not right. You know that we don't have an order to trespass. Good evening. This is your chance, fellas. Hey, good evening. How you doing? I'm Jeff.
You're Jeff?
Yeah. Greg. Hey, so I just got arrested.
You did?
Yeah, for exercising my First Amendment rights. Yeah. So they have banned me without a court order, without a legal trespass order. And I'm glad you're here tonight. Thank you for coming out to support me. Yeah. So what they had is a ban that they got from the school board president when I alleged Principal Laura Bauer deleted records that were my child's temporary records maintained on the Parent Square app. And so I'm in a family case right now in Madison County. And she deleted those records with derogatory information about the teacher.
So what's the, how about the game on car?
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Are you under arrest now?
They're trying
He's
to
being
figure out-
detained because he's going to be cited for
Well, I'm
trespassing.
detained. They're going to trespass me without a order for trespass. So I showed up. I got the video. You have video.
Are you one of those First Amendment guys?
No, I'm actually an advocate for civil rights because mine was taken because I was advocating for my child who was just been diagnosed with a disability and they pencil whipped her eval. And so,
Okay, this is like, I can't keep up with everything you're telling me.
Roy, let's talk sometime. Let's talk tomorrow. This is a big deal. This is
Here's
a
my
national
phone
story.
number, here's my email address. That's my little website. Don't try, but don't buy any subscriptions off that. It's not quite done. But
Hey, good to meet you.
I'll talk to
Good,
you.
how you doing?
It's a big
kind
deal.
of above me right now.
Well, it's a big deal. It's going to be a national story when it opens up.
So
Yeah.
being
I am a
detained-
retired
he's been
Army
detained
veteran.
From here?
Yeah, for exercising my First Amendment rights.
What are they trying to stop you from saying?
Well, they limit my ability to assemble because of a
Because of
legal
previous
ban.
case?
Well, a legal ban.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
they
they're
banned
following-
me.
They're following
Right, but they don't have a court order. It wasn't signed by a judge. It was signed by Gary.
I wish I had my legal degree, but I don't.
Well, I had to get one because my lawyers colluded with the district lawyers and banned me. So my attorney, Tony DeSantos, billed me on December 6th for talking to Dana Bond, their counsel.
And this is like way.
We'll have coffee.
Come through.
My job is to cover
Didn't want to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, well, this is a big deal, so yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
So, what's your name again? Do you have a card?
Oh no, I don't. But I'll email Jeff, Jeff, Luffman, Luffman.
Where are you from?
I live in
You live in
Collinsville.
Collinsville?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody have a good night.
You too.
That's
luck to
exactly
you.
why I came here tonight. Thank you so much. Wait till you guys find out the background and the details. It's gonna make you feel sick of yourself. And you could say you were just following orders, I suppose. I guess that's what they said in Nuremberg. What I'm told. Aye, Captain. And what would you do? What would you be prepared to do that was illegal in execution of your duty because your superior officer told you to? Just because Brad Skertich requested it. You gonna go down with Brad? I wouldn't. He's cooked. School board's cooked. Maybe the new one's been red and shit. They might already be complicit too. Do you understand that your immunity doesn't cover under the color of law the 1982 charges? The conspiracy to deprive civil rights. Do you understand that? Your immunity is gone right now. I would go in and grab possible. And all this was to cover up for felony official misconduct by Laura Bauer. And so she was covering up for the teacher, the superintendent covered up for her, the school board covered up for them, the cops covered up for them, and it just keeps going. Now these two all are under the color of law, personally responsible for the fight of my rights. I would look and talk to the DOJ really quick, Sergeant Edwards. If you act honorably from this point forward, I'll tell you what, I'll treat you right. You guys aren't even really all that involved yet. I would definitely not go down with these people. And what? It was over a father taking care of his daughter. Oh goodness. And we didn't want the teacher to look bad, so the principal covered up. We didn't want the principal to look bad, so the superintendent covered up. And we didn't want the superintendent to look bad, so the school board covered up. And we didn't want the school board to look bad, so the cops covered up. And that's how the whole town goes down. Because of covering up and not following the law. And how many people swore an oath to uphold the Constitution that threw it right out the window? And if my rights are gone, all the rights are gone. You know that, right? If you guys can do this to me, you're taking your own rights away. Army retiree veteran of 4 tours, combat tours, 30 months in Iraq, and the first thing we do is limit his ability to have his fundamental God-given First Amendment rights. Good luck.
149, code 9.
Good. I'm blessed. Amen.
No, not yet. I'm gonna call him. Ah, shoot. Hey, what's the holdup here? Okay. Bye. Oh my gosh. Hey, everything okay? Okay, well, let me call you back, okay? Okay. All right, bye.
And the best part about it is, when you go look at the evidence, they've already admitted to the felony. They've already admitted and signed it and put it in a memorandum. And the DOJ has it too, by the way. Y'all know it's a felony not to investigate felonies. And I agree with you on the felony misconduct. They're talking about it in there right now. I submitted a letter to the board demanding Brad Skertich's resignation this evening, and they're going to discuss it. I was like, what? You mind if I call into the meeting? They gave me a phone number to call in, but I didn't know I couldn't be at the meeting and call in at the same time.
Alrighty, Jim.
All right.
What's your phone number? 675. Did you sign this one, please? Right there, Robert. Then you'll get a copy of this. Alright, here's your citation for trespassing. Court date is on 5/19/25, 9 a.m. Madison County Courthouse. And here's your copy of it.
All right, so am I trespassing?
Yeah, you're trespassing the site.
Okay, did you have a copy of that? Can I have a copy of that trespass order?
I mean, you'll have to FOIA that. I don't have that on me.
Well, there isn't one. That's the point, officer. You understand you just issued me a citation based off someone's word.
Okay, you were previously trespassed. You've been cited. You need to leave.
Good evening, gents. You have no immunity left.
Okay. Why would you be going to the board meeting? Are your parents there?
Well, some.
Your parents are there?
You know it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's his truck right there. He's getting it.